Alright, welcome back to Flight Sim 2024 and welcome to a nice overcast day at Los Angeles. We're at KLAX and as you can see we're going to be taking a Fiji Airways A350-900 from here at LAX all the way down to Nadi, so NFFN, which is Fiji Airways' base. As far as I know, Fiji only has one A350 and then they've got a couple of ATRs and I think some A320s and 737s, but this is the only A350 and we're looking at about 12 hours worth of flight time. I'm running Active Sky for the weather. I have Beyond ATC doing the traffic and our virtual ATC, and I must say that with KLX and all of the traffic my computer isn't particularly happy, so we'll see how this is gonna go. But that's the plan for today's flight. Sim brief plan and everything is done, so let's jump aboard and we can start powering up the aircraft. So you'll see that those little lag spikes every now and then because of all of the traffic. Okay, we'll get on the external power. Okay, so nav we want to be on 2. Okay, strobes on auto, logos on auto, that's cool. These we can get onto armed and auto, that's on, that's on, that's on, and then these we'll do 1, 2, and 3. Okay, fuel pumps, we'll wait until we're done fueling. Right, ADIRs are good. Okay, let's come in here to load sheet and get our sim brief import. Okay, we'll set the 0 fuel weight and set the fuel. We're just going to do instant. Sure, we're full up on passengers almost. 300 out of 324. Right, let's come down here. Let's actually just go to init and get that route. Okay, we can come back here. Let's have a look at our plan. So, 0 fuel weight 166.9, taking off at 230 tons, landing at 173.7. Okay, flight time in the air 10 hours 18 minutes. Okay, that's a bit faster than I was expecting. Final reserves 4.0, cost index of 37, 63.7 tons in the tanks. Cool. I actually came here to look at this. So we're departing runway 24 left, which is what we're expecting. Obviously we'll see what ATC gives us, and we have the summer 2 departure, so 24 left. Summer 2. Let's insert that. Okay, on the other end, we are expecting runway 09. And we're probably going to have to scroll quite a bit here. There's no star. Okay. That's an RNAV. Okay, there are no stars, that's why. Okay, we have a discontinuity there, so we'll see what they say. Right, that's done. Okay, let's go back here. So 166 point, we'll call it 166.9. CG 29.5. Block fuel 63.7. That again. We had 300 on board. Right, takeoff performance. Let's sync that with our FMS. Let's sync the weather. And we'll send that to the FMS. So flaps 1 plus F, 46, 49, 50 flexing, 54 flexing 57. Okay, so we can accept those numbers. Very nice. Let's get this over to our radios. We can switch this on. QNH, well, we shouldn't be on this. So 2989. Right, let's have a look at the ground chart for this airport. Is going to be chaos. Let's pin that. I wonder if we have anything pinned automatically. No, we don't. Departure Summit 2. Okay, 24 left is up there, so we'll push to face north. And then Kilo Delta maybe. Kilo Delta or Kilo Echo. Hold short Romeo, I'd expect. Okay, summer. Initial climb from 24 left. Out of below 12,000 is the final thing on there. Let's just have a look here. Okay, we do have those restrictions, so I guess we can dial that up to 12,000 to start off with, and we'll see, they may give us something different. Fueling is done. Let's get these on, and we need to get the APU firing up. Then clearance 120350. We are Fiji 813 heavy. Okay, we have our frequency tuned and this on, so we can call it once we get a chance.
IFR clearance to Heathrow Airport.
Geese flying over as well.
Virgin 8 Yankee Heavy, Los Angeles clearance, cleared to Heathrow. Orca 5 departure, Las Vegas transition, then as filed. Climb via SID. Departure frequency 125.2. Squawk 6331.
Cleared to Heathrow. Orca 5 departure, Las Vegas transition, then as filed. Climb via SID. Departure frequency 125.2. Squawk 6331. Virgin 8 Yankee Heavy.
Virgin 8 Yankee Heavy, read back correct.
clearance. Good afternoon. Fiji 813 Heavy, IFR to Nadi, ready to copy.
Fiji 813 Heavy, Los Angeles clearance, clear to Nadi. Summer 2 departure, with the Fiji transition, then as filed. Climb via SID. Departure frequency 125.2. Squawk 2155.
Okay, cleared to Nadi as filed. Summer 2 departure, Vicky transition. Climb via the SID. Departure frequency 125.2 and squawk 2155. Fiji 813 Heavy.
Fiji 813 Heavy, read back correct. Contact ground 121.65 when ready for push or start.
121.65, Fiji 813 Heavy, good day. Okay, so that explains this. We need to go here and add in the Vicky transition, but we don't have that.
Virgin 8 Yankee Heavy, runway 24 left taxi via Delta 10 Echo Romeo.
What on earth is that now?
Runway 2 for left taxi via Delta 10 Echo Romeo, Virgin 8 Yankee Heavy.
Okay, let's try again. 24 left. See, I don't know. Okay, 24 left. Summer 2. Vicky, alright, that's what we want. Now we should have... we still have a discontinuity. So you see, we have Vicky direct to Lena.
Virgin 8 Yankee
So I think we can take this
Contact
out.
Los Angeles Tower 133.9er. Contact Tower
Okay, I think we are ready to go.
Virgin 8 Yankee Heavy. Have a good day.
Getting a bit low on hydraulics, oil also maybe, but we'll service it that side. Okay, doors armed. Good afternoon, Fiji 813 Heavy, stand 150, ready for push and start.
Fiji 813 Heavy, Los Angeles ground, pushback approved, face north.
Pushback approved, face north, Fiji 813 Heavy. Right, here we go. engine 2.
Welcome on board this Airbus A350 aircraft. Your safety is our top priority.
I think I should start turning already. Like we timed that okay. Let's fire up engine 1. In fact, that's almost perfect. Yeah, we can stop it there.
Or behind the wing. In the event of an evacuation, follow the illuminated exit signs to the nearest exit.
Qantas A380 back there.
By your crew now. Please note, the closest exit may be behind you. Please take a moment to review the safety card in your seat pocket for more information. We thank you for your attention, and we hope that you enjoy the flight.
That's done, engines are stable. Let's shut down the APU. Taxi lights on. Flaps are set. That can go there. That goes back to normal. Takeoff config test. Auto brake. Alright, this has to be green first. Before this will work, as far as I remember. Yeah, okay, we'll have to wait for that. I think it just happens on time. I still haven't been able to figure it out. Okay, we are ready to go. Ground Fiji 813 Heavy, ready for taxi. Kilo Echo Romeo.
Fiji 813 Heavy. Runway 24 left taxi via Kilo Echo Romeo.
Nice. Runway 24 left, taxi via Kilo Echo Romeo. Fiji 813 Heavy.
Avianca 641, gate 141, request pushback.
Okay, parking brake released.
Avianca 641, Los Angeles ground, pushback approved. Face east.
Okay,
Pushback
brakes
and engine
tested.
start approved. Face east, Avianca 641.
Right, we are on Kilo now, so cross Delta, right on Echo, down to Romeo. So this will be Delta here. 15 knots ground speed, so we'll slow down a bit. Okay, gently on the brakes.
Avianca 641, request taxi.
Down to about 10 knots for this 90-degree turn.
Avianca 641, runway 24 left taxi via Delta. Delta 10 Echo Romeo. Runway 24 left
Okay, so
taxi via
Avianca is
Delta.
going to the
Delta
same
10 Echo Romeo.
takeoff
Avianca
point as
641.
us. Oh, there they are. They're actually going to get there before us. Where's Delta 10? It's this one here, so we need to be careful. They might tell us to wait here.
SkyWest 3704, gate 21, request pushback and engine start.
Okay, maybe not. We'll just do it ourselves.
SkyWest 3704, Los Angeles ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face north. Pushback and engine start approved. Face north. SkyWest 3704.
I think in reality they probably would have been told to give way to us. Just because we wouldn't necessarily see them coming out from that side, although it wasn't an issue.
Avianca 641, contact Los Angeles Tower 133.9er.
1339.
Over to Tower 133.9er.
Okay, cabin's ready. Takeoff no blue.
Fiji 813 heavy. Contact Los Angeles Tower 133.9er.
133.9er, Fiji 813 heavy, good day. Tower, good day, Fiji 813 heavy, runway 24 left, ready for departure. Okay, Avianca's about to start roading.
Heavy, hold short of 24 left, departing traffic.
Hold short, runway 24 left, Fiji 813 heavy. I don't know if anyone's landing on this runway. Probably not. Probably get us to line up right now. Yeah, here we go.
Runway 24 left, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, runway 24 left, Fiji 813 heavy. Okay, Avianca should be out of here pretty quickly. Sounds like there's someone behind us as well, maybe. Now they're out of here.
Fiji 813 heavy, Los Angeles Tower, wind 255 at 8. Fly heading 250, runway 24 left, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 24 left, Fiji 813 heavy.
Avianca 641, contact SoCal departure.
Contact SoCal departure. Avianca 641. SkyWest 3704, holding short, runway 24 left.
Okay, that's SkyWest behind us.
SkyWest 3704, hold short of 24 left, departing traffic.
Okay, Flex 57, SRS runway, auto thrust blue. Airspeed's alive, 60 knots.
Skywest 3704.
There's 80.
Runway 24 left. Line up and wait.
There's 100.
Line up and wait. Runway 24 left. Skywest 3704.
Computer's dying. Should be fine once we're up in the air.
2386. ILS runway 24 right.
Skywest 3386. Los Angeles Tower.
Okay, gear coming up.
8. Runway 24 right cleared to land.
Runway 24 right cleared to land. Skywest 3386.
Autopilot 1 on.
Skywest 3704. Los Angeles Tower. Wind 255 at 8. Fly heading 240. Runway 24 left. Cleared for takeoff.
Okay, throttles climb.
240. Runway 24 left. Cleared for takeoff. Skywest 3704.
Fiji 813 Heavy. Contact SoCal departure. Have a good flight.
Over to departure. Fiji 813 Heavy, good day. Okay, flaps coming up.
Skywest 55.
Spoilers disarmed.
1200.
Skywest 5570. SoCal departure. Radar contact. Cleared directive O's. Resume the Mueller 4. Climb and maintain 13,000.
Clear directive O's. Resume the Mueller 4. Climb and maintain 13,000. Skywest 5570.
SoCal departure, Fiji 813 Heavy, passing 2,500 feet, Summit 2 departure.
Virgin 8 Yankee Heavy. Contact Los Angeles Center 132.3. Take care.
Contact Los Angeles Center 132.3. Virgin 8 Yankee Heavy. Have a good
Everyone's freezing to death in the back there. 20 degrees, it's not the worst.
813 Heavy. SoCal departure. Good day. Radar contact. Clear direct Nulk. Resume the Summer 2.
Direct nunked and resume Summer 2, Fiji 813 Heavy. We are direct nunked, perfect.
SoCal departure. United 2449. Climbing via Orca 5, 700 feet. United 2449, SoCal departure. Good day. Radar contact. Clear direct kegs. Resume the Orca 5. Clear direct kegs. Resume the Orca 5. United 2449.
SoCal departure. Skywest 3704. Climbing via Orca 5. 5,000 feet.
Skywest 3704, SoCal departure. Good day. Radar contact. Clear direct kegs. Resume the Orca 5.
Clear direct kegs. Resume
Okay,
Orca
performance
5.
is a little bit
Skywest
better.
3704.
Okay, 7,000 feet. We're not exactly climbing like a rocket, are we? 2,000 feet a minute, it's not terrible.
Singapore 11 Heavy. Contact Los Angeles Center 135.5. Center on 135.5. Singapore 11 Heavy.
Okay, maintain 230. So below 12,000 at dark, which we are.
SoCal departure, Southwest 2896. Good day, climbing via Orca 5, 600.
Horizon Air 2149, contact Los Angeles Center 135.5. Have a good day.
Contact Los Angeles Center 135.5, Horizon Air 2149.
Okay, there's 10,000 feet. Landing lights coming off. These are already off. Very nice. Left turn. Expect filed altitude 5 minutes after departure. Well, we definitely haven't been given that. According to this, we're up to 3.8 by Fiki. That's on this procedure. Look at all the aircraft around us. Okay, there's Banano, 4 miles, and then next is Fiki. Well, actually no, Donks and then Fiki. 16,000. We've still got to go standard at 18. There's flight level 180. Standard set. Well, all we have to do now is climb for a bit and then cruise along for the next 10 hours or so. So I will join you again tomorrow morning for me. It'll probably be late afternoon, possibly even in the evening, Fiji side. But I'll join you later when it's time to prep for our descent into Fiji. Okay, welcome back. It is... oh, there we go.
Contact Nadi Oceanic Center 126.7.
126.7 Fiji 813 Heavy. So, I was about to say it's been a pretty lonely flight. We haven't spoken to anyone for quite a while. It's about 7:30 in Nadi, and we're about 70 miles from our top of descent, so we can start prepping. Let's just call in with Oceanic. Nadi Oceanic, good evening. Fiji 813 Heavy, flight level 400.
Fiji 813 Heavy, Nadi Oceanic Center, identified.
Okay, weather at Nadi, 25 degrees. A little bit of wind, it's 150 at 10. A few clouds at 2,800, scattered clouds at 4,800, QNH 1016. Let's go, not there, here. So initially we put in runway 09, which I still think is going to be correct. See what they give us anyway. Right, let's go and grab airport. Arrival we don't have. And there's a ILS for 2. We are on the RNAV 9. intercept at 3,000. Alright, let's get rid of these. We don't need these anymore. Airport is pretty simple, so there's an ILS for 2. Yo, runway 9 is short. I think we should try change to runway 2. Let's work out that crosswind. Knot crosswind and 6 knot tailwind for runway 2. That's not great. So we have 10 knot tailwind limits. I think we can actually take that. Let's see what they give us. Oceanic Fiji A350 Heavy ready for descent.
Fiji A350 Heavy, Nadi Airport landing runway 02.
Cool. Landing runway 02, Fiji A350 Heavy. Descent to flight level 340, Fiji A350 Heavy. Okay, well, I mean, we're coming up to the 20 miles, so let's initiate that descent. Okay, we'll then plan to vacate all the way at the end here, so that's fairly simple. Let's go in and enter this information. See, this is a bit worrying. They haven't exactly given us any instructions. Okay, so winds 150 at 10. Outside is 25. QNH 1016. Hang on, we need to change this actually, because we're still on the RNAV. We're not doing that anymore. Oh, that might fix our discontinuity issue as well. It's a localizer, it's not even an ILS. And we have no stars. So we'll just have to do that again. So let's unpin this one and let's go back to approaches. See, this has an ILS. There's no ILS in there. Interesting. Okay, so for localizer only, 420. Okay, missed approach 3,000 feet. Transition altitude 11,000. 1119. Course is 025. Let's zoom in. Yeah, so we've got plenty of runway. Can take that one, so let's do that. If I can just click on it again, please, thank you. And we can arm that, and we have brake to vacate. So we're probably gonna get 77 or 78, I'd say. It'll work nicely. So this actually takes us pretty close. I reckon we can join these together. That should help. We might get vectors at that point anyway. Okay, there we are at 340. Actually be using the checklists. Okay, so yeah, that 77 and 78 would be 7 and 8. No
GGA 13
A350.
Heavy, descend to flight level 150.
Descend to flight level 150, VGA 13 Heavy. Okay, so it looks like... Right, so no A350s on any of those.
GGA 13 Heavy, descend to flight level 150.
Descend to flight level 150, VGA 13 Heavy. Seems like it didn't hear me the first time. Yeah, I think it's fine now. What does the L2 mean? Okay, but we've got to go to gate 8. So 5 right can also take A350. And yeah, I think we'll ask for gate 8. Cool. So I think that was 78 on Flight Sim's chart. Okay, about to pass through flight level 300. A little bit of cloud below us. Flight level 260. They still haven't given us any instructions. They just said landing runway 02. Nothing about the approach or anything like that. I don't think I've ever done a localizer only approach in the A350. so what we'll do is we can either descend via these steps here, but I think, so there you go, 3,000, 12840, and then down to 420. But I think the A350 is smart enough that we can just put in 420 and let it come down on its own descent path, which we'll monitor. And then we won't go into approach, we'll go localizer only once we intercept. So we're about to head into some clouds here. (21,000 feet), flight level 210. No other aircraft on frequency. I suppose it is, what, 10 to 8 at night. Heading 200 Fiji 813 Heavy. Okay, so that's interesting. Gonna bring us in on the other side of the airport, it looks like.
Fiji 813 Heavy, contact Nadi approach 120.1.
120.1 Fiji 813 Heavy, good evening. Nadi approach, Fiji 813 Heavy, passing flight level 155, descending flight level 150.
Fiji 813 Heavy, Nadi approach, QN 81016, expect radar vectors for Arnav runway 02.
QNH 1016 and expect radar vectors for the Arnav runway 02, Fiji 813 Heavy. Did we have an RNAV? I think we did. Yes, we can do that.
Fiji 813 Heavy, descend to 7,000 feet, QNH 1016.
Descend to 7,000 feet, QNH 1016, Fiji 813 Heavy. Okay, let's change this again. RNAV 02. Minimums is higher for the RNAV, that's interesting. So we're gonna have to go in here again. Probably gonna have to do this all, right. This one. I say 510. We hadn't actually started descending there for some reason. Okay, so 5,400 feet it looks like is our Mora. Right, let's just do open descent. Coming through 10,000 feet, let's get all the lights on. Seatbelts on, checklist complete. that the airport there? Yes, it is. Oh, that view is not going to help. We're looking out the wrong side. That must be the other runway. So there's the terminal. We're coming in like that. We're going to level off shortly at 7,000. Right, for the RNAV we actually intercepted 4,700. Well, actually, that's interesting. 3,500 for Fiji. Fuel's still good. We've got 6 tons on board, expecting to land with 5.8 tons, which is above our 4-ton minimum. Or reserve, I should say.
Fiji 813 heavy. Descend to 5,000 feet.
Descend to 5,000 feet, Fiji 813 heavy. Yeah, it looks like we're passing that terrain now. Yeah, that's disappearing behind us, so that's good.
Fiji 813 heavy. Turn right, heading to 20.
Right heading 220, Fiji 813 heavy. There's Fiji there. Could just give us a direct to that, that would work.
813 heavy. Descend to 4,000 feet.
Descend to 4,000 feet, Fiji 813 heavy. Okay, I'm going to start slowing us down here as well.
Fiji 813 heavy. Turn right, heading to 80.
Right heading 280, Fiji 813 heavy. Let's go flaps 1 as well. Bit of terrain over there. She should turn us in about now. Below the glide slope now, which is good. Descend to 3,500 feet, Fiji 813 heavy. They've blown us through again. That's pretty normal.
Fiji 813 heavy. 5 miles from FNNSI, turn right, heading 010. Maintain 3,500 feet until established on the final approach course, near Antonov runway 02.
So Turn right heading 010, maintain 3,500 until established. Cleared for the RNAV runway 02, Fiji A13 Heavy. Yeah, I see we've blown through it now.
All aircraft be advised information Delta now current QNH1017.
Okay, let's go flaps 2. Right, there is the runway. Missed approach was just 3,400 on the RNAV. Okay, see now this is an issue. Okay, it has captured both, so that's good. Right, 10 miles out. Right, set that to missed approach.
Fiji 813 Heavy. Contact Nadi Tower 119.1.
119.1, Fiji A13 Heavy, good evening. Okay, 8 miles out.
2,500.
Nadi Tower, good evening, Fiji A13 Heavy, RNAV 02. Right, gears coming down.
Fiji A13 Heavy, Nadi Tower, wind 140 at 12, runway 02, cleared to land.
Flaps 3. Clear to land runway 02, Fiji A13 Heavy. Right, let's go back to managed speed.
2,000.
Flaps full. Noisy with the gear down. Okay, just the cabin that's not ready for some reason. Otherwise, auto brake, VTV, flaps, lights, gear. And we are cleared to land as well. Four miles out. What is that noise? Outer marker, probably. Or inner marker, maybe, at this distance.
One 1,000.
A little bit of a tailwind, just like we thought, about 9 knots. We calculated at 6. It might drop off a little as we descend further. There we go, down to 8.
100 above. 500. Minimum.
Continue.
400. 300. 200.
It is windy. 11 knots now.
90, 80, 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, retard, 10,
Wow, it's floating forever.
retard, 5,
That weird scenery shadow and the disappearing runway textures put me off a little bit there. But we're okay. Luckily we got plenty of runway in hand.
Fiji 813 Heavy, exit right at Golf.
Right on Golf, Fiji 813 Heavy. I don't know if we're gonna get gate 8 because there seems to be a... Is that an A330 in there? Okay, spoilers, flaps done. There's birds on the side there. I believe that is gate 8. Where is that an A330 or is that another? No, it's another A350.
Fiji 813 Heavy, contact ground 118.1.
118.1 Fiji 813 Heavy. Okay, let's get this starting up so long. Nadi ground, good evening, Fiji 813 Heavy, vacated runway 02 on Golf, request taxi to gate 8.
Fiji 813 Heavy, welcome to Nadi Airport. Gate 8 taxi by Golf. Golf.
Okay, it despawned the A350, which I thought might happen, that's cool. Taxi to gate 8 via Golf Bravo, Fiji 813 Heavy. So yeah, with Beyond ATC, if you request a specific gate and there's already an aircraft in it, it will actually despawn the aircraft that is there, which is kind of cool. It works nicely for airports like this, where that's the only gate that we can go into. And I think Fiji only has one A350. See, there's another one parked in the terminal there, but that's part of the iniBuilds scenery for Nadi, which is what I have installed here. So you wouldn't have this issue in reality, because I don't think there are enough A350s in Fiji's fleet to cause this problem. Oh, there's the L1. We're supposed to be on L2, which I don't see. Okay, parking brake set. and we can shut down. There we are, safely arrived. Let's actually just go here into maintenance. I think we totally need to service this. And engines. APU is okay. Brakes look okay. Probably need to replace those batteries though. Alright, but there we are. Arrived safely in Fiji at Nadi Airport all the way from LAX. So, an enjoyable flight. I really do love the A350. It is my favorite airliner. I enjoy the PMDG 777s as well, but I've always been more drawn to the Airbus aircraft in general anyway. So the A350 is definitely a really, really cool airliner to have in Flight Sim 2024, and it safely carried us all the way here. So that's going to bring us to the end of today's video. As always, if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy it, you know what to do down below, and hopefully I see you in the next one.